Hey everybody, it is me, Sarah. This video is going to be kind of short. As you know, I have been out all week with a really bad case of strep throat. My voice is not at 100%, so I can't do a full video, but I wanted to touch in with you guys just quickly to go over some things because it's been a crazy week, and you can only imagine how it has been for me laying in bed on my phone trying to check in and seeing all of this craziness. I think the universe is funny. I think the universe has a sense of humor. I mean, the 1 week that I get sick and all these huge changes come out. So it's all very exciting. I want you guys to first enjoy your weekend this weekend. Really, it's beautiful. The weather, I don't know how it is wherever you are. Here in Georgia, it's absolutely beautiful. I have flowers blooming on some trees, so it's like in the 70s here, I think. I don't know because I haven't been outside, but it looks beautiful from my window, and I plan on spending it with my children this weekend because they have been without a mom all week as well. So I just want to kind of reach out and say to everybody, hello, please enjoy your weekend, spend time with your family. Don't stress too much about any of this stuff that's going on with Etsy. These are good changes. And let me tell you, I have been reading since I've been in bed everything I could possibly read, any information that's out there about these changes and why they're happening. And again, this is nothing that we don't already teach in Flourish. I went through all of what Etsy put out about what they expect to come of this new setup and this new design for your page, for your shop. And it's all about what we've taught. It's all about branding. It's all about feeling. It's all about attracting in your target market. If those of you that have been working on your branding, as I've suggested through critiques and coaching sessions, and even on the spot things in the groups, as you guys are doing those things, you're doing those for the exact same reasons that Etsy is now saying. Etsy's realized that a lot of their, like I tell people on my critiques, 80% of the people on Etsy don't know how to sell. They don't brand right. They don't take the right photos. They don't price properly. They have a very eBay-ish look and feel to it. Etsy's realizing that when these sellers switch that and they start looking and acting and have a feeling of a real business, and they have a whole theme and vibe, that it really makes a positive impact on their sales. So I think that there's nothing new that's happening that we haven't already taught. So yeah, the size is a little different, and we're going to have to talk. I know a lot of people are asking, do I need product pics? Do I not? No and yes. We will go over this in detail when I can talk better. You don't want to put your product pics like I know a lot of you were doing before, where it's just like a block and it's a product and here's another product and here's another product. However, if you have a properly staged lifestyle shot of your product and it works well with the colors and the themes of your brand, then that can be used. We will go into this in detail very soon, probably next week. I need to connect with my experts. I have not been talking to anybody really, just little messages here and there because I have been in and out of sleep. I was really, really out of it, like down for the count. I do not wish strep throat. It sounds so minimal. I don't wish it on anyone. It was awful. I felt like I was dying. But I haven't really connected with the experts too much. So I need to get with them. They have been doing amazing this week, backing me up and trying to help out in the group. But I need to find out, okay, which one of my designers are really on top of this and which ones know the exact sizes that will work the best. I do know that Etsy has partnered with Canva. And Canva, if you go to Canva, they should have an option. So those of you that don't want to pay for a graphic designer, I know my experts won't like that, you can do it yourself in Canva. But I do recommend that if you can hire a graphic designer to do it, because it's big. Like, it's the new cover thing is big, and it is going to be very visible and very in your face. So unless you're a really good DIY graphic designer, I wouldn't risk it. Okay, so I will get with them. I will find out who wants to take over that, or maybe there's a couple of them that do. I will find out if they want to offer any kind of special thing for Flourish members. I'm sure they will. They're amazing. I know Jen Rogers has already told me. She reached out to me just to let me know, because she's my graphic designer. She does all my work. All of her customers that are in Flourish that she has already designed banners for, or logos for, and Etsy banners, she will, at no charge, redo that to fit the new size for the new cover photo. So if Jen Rogers, if you have been working with Jen Rogers before, she will, and she's done your Etsy banner, then just connect with her and she will do your new Facebook. I'm sorry, not Facebook. Oh my gosh, see, it's this medicine too. I have brain fog. She will do your new, I said Facebook because it's very similar, the Facebook cover photo, the new cover photo on Etsy. What else? Drama. Holy moly. Like, I was really impressed. The beginning of the week, there were no problems. Everything was wonderful. I'm like, well, that's great. Other than the whole Etsy thing, there wasn't a whole lot of group drama. Well, then all of a sudden, yesterday, we got hit by a lot of drama. And I was just getting back to getting online and answering some things. So let me address that real quick. So as Flourish has gotten bigger and we have the different groups, there has been some members, not everybody, but there's some members that really kind of take advantage of the group. And I know who they are, and I love them. But I think I don't want selling in the groups. And it's not that I don't want you to make money or sell your stuff, because I do, but that's not what you pay your membership for. I mean, you kind of do. You pay your membership to grow your business, but we're there to teach. And then there's people that are logged on and they're there and they don't have a lot of time and they're there to learn and they don't want to have to scroll through, look at what I'm working on. I hope it sells well because I have bills to pay this weekend. You know what I mean? I mean, there's these things called phishing posts or backdoor advertisement or promotions or link dropping, and there's things like that. And yes, the obvious ones, but there's some members that do it a lot that are doing it very sneakily, and I know that none of us want to feel like we're being taken advantage of. And I don't believe that anybody's intentions are horrible, but there was a lot of it happening. And like example, we would say you could post your work in progress pics. Well, work in the lounge. Well, work in progress is like showing you, like Erin Baum did a really great job at work in progress pics. She would show you the head of the doll that she was crocheting, and it would have one eye or something. It was funny and cute, and it would generate a lot of chatter and stuff, and that's great. That was fine in the lounge. Social, it was fine. But then you'd have people that would have something fully finished and say, look at what I'm working on, but it was finished. And they would do this often and almost in a pattern. We realized that a lot of people in Flourish, we like to buy from each other. We've built friendships up, and we know the struggles that we all go through. So we do want to support each other on this journey. So, I had thought everybody was asking for some sort of directory a few months ago. I don't know if you remember, and I'm sorry, I have such brain fog. I decided to have Heather do the directory on our website, which ended up turning into kind of like a shop handmade, and we were trying to make it real pretty and almost like its own kind of site. And when you clicked on someone's shop, it would take them to their Etsy shop. And we had, hundreds of shops of Flourish members on there. The problem was not just the formatting, but if a Flourish member left, we wanted it to be exclusive to Flourish. So we would have to go in and delete, and then just adding the right photos and the right feel. It was very time consuming and something that was really getting hard to keep up with. And, we get stats and we can see what pages are being used. Nobody was really going there, and we kept still seeing posts in the groups saying, does somebody make this? Does anybody make children's clothes? Does anybody make does anyone sell vintage? They could have simply went to our Shop Handmade site and looked under that category and clicked on it and seen, but nobody was using that. And I don't know if it's because it was off of Facebook or if they just forgot. So there was a lot of drama in the lounge about what was okay to post, what was not okay to post. The lounge is not supposed to be policed. But when admin is getting report after report after report of so-and-so selling and so-and-so selling, we have to try to keep the peace, You got people that want to sell. You got people that don't want to be sold to. So, we kind of have to set boundaries. And we're not trying to piss anyone off. We're not. We're just trying to teach and provide a community where you guys can support each other. So I just said, you know what, not like I needed another group, but I said, let's just start another group, and it can be a buy and sell group. So we did. We started the Flourish Market. It's pretty cool. Jen Rogers was wonderful to help me out. She got a new banner done like right away, and we got it up within 3 hours of the drama happening. So, anywho, there is a now Flourish Market. It's only for Flourish members. If you leave Flourish, you will get removed from the group. The rules are pinned. I won't go over them all right now, but they're pinned in there. If you're in the Flourish Market, if you haven't been in the Flourish Market, go check it out. It's pretty cool. But you can buy and sell to each other in there. I would recommend, and this is in the rules, but people aren't paying attention. And if you end up not doing it, you don't do it. But if you put what you sell first, so let's say you sell earrings, if you put jewelry first, like in bold, like in the all caps, if you do that first in your post, if I'm let's say looking for earrings or I'm looking for jewelry, instead of me having to scroll through everyone's post, I can go to the Flourish Market and I could type in the search bar jewelry, and boom, all the jewelry posts will come up. So if you guys will title your post with what it is that you're selling, and don't be too specific, because if somebody's looking for baby clothes or children's clothes or onesies or something like that, you want to be able to come up. So anyway, you can read the pin post in that. So now we have a Flourish Market. So that's that. The egg contest that started this week. Already, have you guys seen some of the egg photos? They're amazing. I have the iPad right here. I'm giving away the iPad. I think I showed it in the last video, but here it is. iPad. Okay, brand new, still in the plastic cellophane stuff. I'm shipping this out to whoever wins that photo contest. We have how many days left in the month? Almost 2 weeks left. So get your egg pictures in. What else is going on? Oh, the platform, Flourish platform. We're still working on that. We're working with Brianna Prevette. She is getting something together for Danny and I to look at, to go through. Still working on that. We're hoping for a June 1 launch. That might get pushed back depending on, we're going to have a beta team come in and test it all out once we get it designed. That's the plan. It may be July, but we're pushing for June 1. The meetup. If you guys can get to the meetup, get to the meetup in Atlanta. It is going to be, I would love to say epic, but that's overused a lot. It's going to be amazing. I have been working on the schedule. I have been looking at the experts' presentations that they have been sending in. Danny's alone is worth the entire weekend. So it's going to be huge for you. It's going to be huge for your business. If you can go, please go. Try to make it happen. It's going to be fantastic. If you need the links, let me or Heather know. We'll bump them up in the wall. What else? I know I'm forgetting. I'm sorry. I'm so out of it. I've been on this medicine. And I know I didn't have to do this video, and I know a lot of you are going to yell at me for doing it. Heather was not pleased. But I mean, I can talk, and I really wanted to connect with you. It's easier for me to do a video and, try to tell you guys what's going on than it is to try to type up a post. But basically the gist of it was, please do not freak out about this Etsy thing. It is a good thing. It's a positive thing. Me and the experts are reading every single thing that we can from all of our contacts, getting all the information. Right now we're studying in depth the policy section change, what that means. They're being very vague. They, meaning Etsy, they're being very vague. And that's never good when they're vague. So we are getting clarification on that. We are also getting clarification on the actual whole setup and why it is. See, it's not the sellers see just the face value, like, oh, Etsy's making changes again, or oh, I have to do this in this size. And there's always a reason that they're doing something. And a lot of it sometimes is just to refresh the algorithm again. They do that because when so many people just start to get their SEO down, they have to change it. They have to keep it fresh because not everybody can be on the first page. So if everybody starts to learn the algorithms and kind of what's going on, they need to update it and put kind of a new, it's something you're always chasing. It's always being updated. So it's our job in Flourish to get as much accurate and current information as we can. So that's why we haven't really come out and set anything in stone, because we want to know first before we start teaching you. So there's still time. It doesn't go live until April. Just trust us. We're working on it, and we will make a more formal a post and or presentation and or video on it. So just don't stress about that, okay? Instead, just focus on whatever you normally focus on in your business. And this weekend, go out and enjoy the weather. Okay, I think that's it. I'm sure I'm missing a bunch of things. I'm trying to think of anything new that's happened, but I've been sick all week. So, I stopped doing critiques. That was the new thing. I stopped doing critiques. I'm so sorry, you guys. I started doing critiques back before Flourish happened. I was doing critiques when I was Bloom Studios, for any of you that remember. My whole point was to be able to offer a service at a low price so I could help people. Not everyone could afford the coaching package price, which is still cheap, but not everybody could do that. And so for me, the critique was a way to kind of give someone a coaching session without actually having to pay a coaching session. But the problem is I'm starting to have bad customer service, and that kills me. I'm disappointing my members, you guys, people that are supposed to look up to me as a business coach. I've always said I'm a salesman before I'm anything else. So I didn't, I still have lessons to learn myself. I should have stopped doing critiques in November, and I didn't. I kept taking the orders in, and it just got to be, I have hundreds of critiques to do and only one me. And then something like this happens where my child got sick last week and I got sick this week. It just put me back even further. So, and a lot of you are so understanding and sweet and kind, and you're like, no problem whenever you get to it. But that's not the way business should be ran. When you order, you should have a date that you're going to get it, just like on Etsy or any other place. And you expect to get it by that date. And that's how it should be. And I don't feel that I am giving the service that you all deserve. So I want to help you, but at the same time, I'm not helping you by taking 2 months to get a critique back to you. It's unacceptable. And I know it is. So I just cannot offer those anymore. The demand is too much for me to do it. So I'm still selling coaching calls because those are specifically scheduled at a specific time. And that's all scheduled. The critiques were never a scheduled thing. They were just they would buy a critique and they would go to the bottom of the list kind of thing. So I'm just not doing it anymore. I'm so sorry. But I will try to do more in group. I will try to do more on the spot critiques. I will try to do more, or maybe even give away some every month as I have some time. I could say, hey, somebody send me your shop URL and I'll do a critique. So I don't want you guys to think that I'm leaving you or not providing certain services you want. I have to tweak my business as we grow and go along so that I'm not disappointing you guys, because I don't want to do that at all. And I've already started disappointing some of you and it makes me sad. So that's that, guys. Thank you for your patience with me this week. I'm so sorry I've been out for so long. Next week, I know this weekend I am going to be better. And I feel that on Sunday I will be 100%. That's at least what I'm putting out there into the universe. That I will be 100% by Sunday so that next week we can come back and I can really help you guys and we can kick butt and take names. All right. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, put them in the thread below and I'll talk to you guys later on. Okay. Thanks so much. Bye.